welcome back to our mobility and body weight workout. Okay, nice gentle workout, a little bit of core work. Okay, we're going to use the upper body, we're going to use the lower body, we might do a few little squats. Okay, once you've done these few minutes of work, please feel free to repeat again, even 3 times, to then make a reasonable workout routine. Okay, but again, this could be done in the morning first thing, so it doesn't want to be too harsh. Let's go with the first move. We have a slightly dipped position and we're going to do a nice fly chest opener. Okay, the thing is, the beauty of that, you can stand up if you don't want the extra load through your torso, and you pump through that move. Okay, for some of these moves you might want an exercise mat, but equally sitting down in the living room on a carpet or a towel would suffice also. Okay, so again, back to that move, slight dip position if you can, you're leading back with the hips, you've got the tummy tight, and we pump through. Little upper back squeeze. We're going to do a few more reps, and then we're going to go into a swing. Okay, so feet wide, we're going to go soft with the knees, and we're going to chop up to the top. Alright, so you're using your hips just as much as your knees. You kick through. I'm thinking about the tummy, keeping it pulled in, side on focus, and push through that move. Okay, I can feel it in the hamstrings a little bit, kicking in. I'm going to do 5 more reps. Now, if you've got a bit more energy, you can go from a march on the spot, like that, to jog on the spot. Okay? So keep jogging on the spot. If you've got enough energy during this time, trying to get the heart rate up a little bit more, but don't forget, you can kick through to here. You could reduce that range of movement a little bit more, but I'm going to continue with the jog on the spot. Next little move, we're going to do a forearm plank. Don't feel as though you've got to do the forearm plank though. I'll give you an alternative, okay? So this is option A. You drop down, we're going to do about 30 seconds. Option B, if you don't want the pressure on your feet or on your shoulders, you're going to do a V-sit, arms up. You're looking for rough level between shoulders, knees, and then toes, and then arm level, okay? I think I'm finding that harder than the plank, but at least I haven't got the pressure on my toes. My shoulders are having a bit of a break, and then I can save those shoulders and the upper body for maybe a different workout series in the AB Fitness library. I'm going to do a few more seconds, and then we're up and we're out. Okay, next little move. We're going to do a body twist. Again, if you're feeling tight through your back, you can go really smooth. You can have your arms down a little bit lower. Otherwise, we get into that and we start to tease the body around, and we lead with the elbows and we go a little bit wider. You have an option again to replace the next move. Okay, so option A would be to do a lateral dip like so. The idea is that you capture it through your obliques above your hips. Okay, so you're trying to hit these muscle groups here before it gets into your back. Okay, you want to be activating those muscles, and then we can tense up and you get a nice little pull either side. You could do it with some small hand weights if you wanted to, but again, the purpose of this little routine is that you don't need any equipment. Option B would be this. You're down on the floor, you do a fingertip reach, and you touch the lower legs. Now you could slide on the exercise mat, hardly lifting the upper back. I'm going to go with a little reach each time, just elevating the shoulder blades. You have 8 more reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, nice one. 6, 7, and 8. Fantastic, good work. Now we're down. We've got this nice little box shaped position. Again, you've got 2 options for this. So you could come up into straight arm plank, hold that steady, really overemphasize the tummy draw in. Or, next move, we'll go into an alternating arm raise, trying to keep the levels as even as possible. Okay, so you're trying to keep, arm up, leg up, roughly the same height. But don't worry if you haven't got a mirror. It's actually better if you haven't, because you can keep your head neutral. You can focus on that little alternative drive, and it's about body perception then. So if it's a little bit off, or each rep is a little bit different, don't worry. Equally, you might have someone in the room who can just pick you up on your form. But I haven't got a mirror now, so who knows what this looks like. But I'm doing the best that I can. And I can feel it stretching out the torso. And we're going to rest there. Little stretch out now, okay? Because we want to add in a little bit of mobility, and we've done nice big movement patterns already. We're going to sit down on the heels. You can exaggerate that and do a little fingertip reach out in front. Emphasize on that shoulder pull, a little bit through the chest. And just let your body weight relax down into that move. Fantastic, good work. Right, up we come. We're going to add in a few little squats now, okay? Take a squat position that you feel comfortable with, okay? It could be fairly wide, so that you utilize inner thighs, outer thighs, hip mobility. But you've got to be comfortable through your knees, and just because I'm dropping down to that range there, you might be more comfortable with a slightly narrower grip. You might prefer to have your hands up here, and you prefer to sit down like so. Equally, adding in a movement pattern like that, and a shoot out with the arms in front, it focuses on adding just, you know, an extra little movement. You can drive in and out of that exercise, pumping it through. And again, you might prefer to go quicker, but with a shallower drive. Not a problem, we'll still work the legs. Try and get down a little bit deeper if we can, and then relax. Okay, we're nearly there. We're going to do a knee drive pump. We're going to bring those arms through, but I want you to keep tense. So when you draw up the knees, I'm trying to make it look a little bit harder. Drive through each exercise. Again, you could easily pick up a weight here and be driving a dumbbell or a small kettlebell or a medicine ball towards that knee each time, and you're just trying to create that sort of upright mini crunch, kicking through, and relax. Okay, we have one move left. We're going to work the back of the legs, okay? We're going to go with a glute tap. Slow and steady, fine. You could be narrower through this position. You can go left and right and open up that gap. Equally, you may find that, oh, actually, do you know what? My body's woken up now. I can add in a little bit more resistance. Still smooth, still soft on the knees. If you can, that's it. But again, you've built up the ranges. You might think, oh, my legs are getting tired now. We've got 10 seconds left. I'm going to go back to the previous move and just go with a nice steady glute tap. Fantastic. Again, cheeky little stretch. You do a nice little pencil stretch up. You may want to fall that down as well and get a little bit of focus on the back of the legs and reach down towards the floor. Fantastic. And then all the way back to the top. So we've gone through the cycle once. On round 2, you may want to go for the second option in the exercise routines that we did to maybe work a little bit harder, or revert back to one of the previous ones. But ideally, yeah, give this a go again. The body will feel a little bit refreshed, maybe even round 3. Well done. See you later.